Hello, this is Jadada from Elite Sports Clubs in Mequon. We're going to be doing Pilates Fusion today. A lot of work against gravity, and then we'll also be using a light 3-pound pair of hand weights, if you have those, or canned goods, whatever you've been using for the time being, and a small playground ball, if you have it. You need some water. We'll be working out for about 45 minutes, and then the club is open, which is great to hear, and there's a link in the notes about what we're doing to be safe, so that you can feel good about coming back safely. And classes start next week, so I hope to see some of you on Tuesday at 9:15, I think it is, 9:15 to 10. So my class is on Tuesday in Mequon. So we'll go ahead and get started with your playlist. You can play anything you have, anything you prefer. Otherwise, I just have the study mixes. We'll hit play in 3, 2, 1, play. All right. Let's go ahead and stand up nice and tall. Feet shoulder width apart, maybe a little bit more. Toes out. Bend the knees. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, one more. Let's leave your hands up here and reach up to the ceiling. Reach nice and high, side to side. Go ahead and bring your arms in a T. Palm is up to that side where you're reaching. Lift the rib cage, set it down side to side. Now go ahead and put your left hand on your rib, your hip inside, reach over, turn to the side and sweep out, other side, other hand, inhale up, exhale over, and to the front. Roll the shoulders back. Let's go ahead and start to the end of your mat. Inhale up, exhale, forward fold. Let's go ahead and walk it out into a nice high plank. Your palms are right underneath your shoulders. Navel is pulled in nice and tight. Hold it here. You can always push through your fingertips to grip that mat. Take the stress out of the wrists. Lift the hips, down dog. Press the chest to the floor. Back to high plank. And then walk it in. Round it up vertebra by vertebra. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold, walk it out. Let's come down into low plank. You're going to push through your toes, forward and back. Push and back. Forward and back, forward and back. You got 4, 3, 2. Let's come back into high plank. Plank the hands right underneath the shoulders and walk it up. Round it up vertebra by vertebra. Roll the shoulders back. Hey girl, hey Anna. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Walk it out again. We're going to go into plank push-ups. Make that nice low plank. Make sure your booty's not up here. Drop it down. Come down to your elbow. Elbow, hand, hand. Elbow, elbow, hand, hand. Plant the hand right underneath the shoulder. Let's switch sides. So other side is leading. Hand, hand. Elbow, elbow, hand, hand. One more right here. We're going to drop down. Nice wide knees. Push back, hips to heels. Chest to the floor. Let's come up into hands and knees position. Go ahead and curl your toes under. Lift up off those knees. You're on hands and knees position. You're just holding it nice and low. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Push through those fingertips. 2, 1. Lift the hips. Push the heels down to the floor. Chest down to the floor. And walk it up and in. Round up vertebra by vertebra. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Let's walk it out. Now, hands a little bit wider than your shoulders, but still beneath your shoulders. You're going to drive one knee to that same elbow. Here, and switch. Navel is pulled in nice and tight. Two more sets if you can. Two. Last one. Knees down wide, press back. Pinch the shoulder blades together. Bend the elbows. Clasp the hand, roll the wrists. All right, let's come back into that low plank position. You can be on your hands or your knees. You can be on your knees or your toes. We're going to drop your knees down if you're on your toes. Alternate those knees. If you're already on your knees, just hold that low plank. Navel is pulled in nice and tight. Keep those glutes down low. 4 more sets if you can. 4, 3, 2, last one. Knees down wide. Press back. Pinch the shoulder blades together. Bend the elbows, clasp the hand, roll the wrists. All right. Curl the toes under. Lift the hips, round up vertebra by vertebra. Roll the shoulders back. Nice wide stance with those feet. We're going to go ahead and turn to one side. Make sure your feet are in a railroad track position, not on a tightrope. Okay, so wide. Inhale up. You're going to sink down into that lunge. Make sure your knee doesn't go past your toe. Sit up nice and tall. And if you can, lean back slightly. You can also open up your foot to the side, your back foot, if you need to. Otherwise, you should feel a nice stretch right here in the sit flexor. Sit up tall. Go ahead and forward fold down. Both hands are going to go on the inside of that foot. Open up that knee to the side. So you're here. Open up that knee to the side. Now go ahead and pull the knee into the midline. Take your opposite hand closer to that foot. We're going to turn open. Look up at the ceiling. Feel a nice stretch in that low back. Now go ahead and sit up. If you're still in that lunge, take the opposite elbow outside that knee. You can plant the hands together, or you can put that other hand behind your hip. Looking up to the ceiling, hold it here. 3, 2, 1, and center. Bring the feet together. Round up vertebra by vertebra. Roll the shoulders back. Let's switch sides. So you're going to turn to that side. Railroad track, not tightrope. Lunge down. Bring those hands up. Sit up nice and tall. Lean back slightly. Sit up tall. And then go ahead and come down, both hands on the inside of that foot. You're going to drop your drop your knee open to the side, right here. Drop it open. Now go ahead and move the opposite hand closer to your foot. Put that other hand on the knee, turn open, look at the ceiling. And if you can, go ahead and take that opposite elbow on top of that knee. You can stack your hands, or you can put that other hand behind your hip. Turn open to the ceiling. 3, 2, 1, come center. Bring both your feet in, round up vertebra by vertebra. Roll the shoulders back. How we doing? Go ahead and grab some water. And let's grab those light hand weights. I'm going to plant my left foot. Make sure that knee is slightly bent. You're going to tap your right toe behind you. Pull the elbows high. Press. You're going to sweep your arms through as you pick up that back leg. Bring it up into a knee and a bicep curl. Sweep it back. Press. Squeeze the glutes. Abs are in. Curl it up. Press. Knee in. And curl. Press. Squeeze the glute. Keep the hips parallel to the floor. Spread out the four corners of that foot that you're balancing on. Let's do two more. Nice and long and strong. Keep the back tall, chest lifted. Last one. Curl it in. And we'll switch sides. Lean forward, tap that toe behind you. Tricep press back. Lift the toe. Curl it in. Press it back. Curl it in. Navel is pulled in. You're crunching that knee up there. Curl it in. Press back. Curl it in. Squeeze the glute, point the toe. You got three more. Two. Last one. And bring that knee in. Curl. Shake it out. Nice wide squat position or plie position. Toes are out. We're going to bend the knees. Curl those dumbbells halfway up. Open and close. Open and close. Back is tall. Chest is lifted. Four more. 4, 3, 2. Now drop the weights in front. Squat it all the way down. Curl and press. Down. Curl and press. Down. Nice and low into that squat. Press it right up overhead. 2 more. Back tall, chest up, last one. Now just the bottom. Go ahead and pulse it down. You're in a nice, tall, vertical, chest lifted, more like a plie position. 4, 3, 2, round it up. Shake it out. Let's go ahead and come into chair pose. Bend the knees, hinge forward slightly at the waist. You're going to bring those weights overhead or bring them out and open to the side. Right here, hold it. Navel is pulled in, back is tall, chest is lifted. Push through your heels, squeeze the glutes. When you're ready, open up those hands a little wider. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, nice and strong. 3, 2, 1. Bring those weights together, stand up tall. We're going to add on from there. So chair pose, knees together. Bend the knees, hinge forward slightly. Bring those weights up overhead. Put all your weight in your left leg. You're going to lift that right toe. Hold it here. You can open up those hands if you like. Either way, you got 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those weights together, tap the toe down, and stand it up. Shake it out. We got one more side. Chair pose, hinge forward. Put all your weight in your right leg, lift that left leg up. Hands up or open, hold it here. You got 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights together, tap the toe down, and stand it up. Shake it out. Nicely done. We're going to roll down to the floor. You can grab some water if you like. Let's go ahead and grab that ball. You're going to rest on your elbow right underneath your shoulder. You're on your hips, side lying position, hinge forward, and straighten those legs so they're coming out diagonally out of V. Going to put the ball between your feet. You're going to lift and hover. Lift and hover. Sit up nice and tall. Feel this oblique firing. 4, 3, 2. Last one, come halfway up. Roll the ball forward and back. Point your toes. Elongate those legs like they're nice, long, strong arrows shooting straight out your hip. Last one right here. Now, dorsiflexion. Pull the knees into your chest and push those heels out. Knees in, heels out. Level 1, you're right here. Level 2, lift up off that elbow. Add that top half of your crunch. Can you do 6 more? Last one right here. And let's go ahead and spin around to the other side. Side lying position, hinge your legs off 45-degree angle towards the front. Stack your elbow right underneath your shoulder. Point the toes, lift, and hover. Sitting up nice and tall, feel this oblique. Can you do 2 more? Last one, come halfway up, roll the ball forward and back. And if that ball doesn't like you, or you don't like that ball, just pretend. You're just pivoting around that bottom foot. Like if the bottom of the foot, or the bottom foot, were the middle of a clock, your top foot is the hand. It's going from 9 o'clock through 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock. Last 2. Last one, dorsiflexion. Push those heels down. Drive the knees into the chest and push. Down, push the heels out. Add the top half of that crunch when you're ready. Exhale, up. Can you do 4 more? 4, 3, 2, last one, drop it down. All right, let's go back to your first side. You're gonna hold that side lying plank position. Okay, so on your elbow, you can stack your knees, level 1. Level 2, lift that top knee. Level 3, stack your feet or toe heel. Level 4, lift that top foot. Ready? Here we go. Hold it up. You can also add your weight if you want. Hold it. Almost there. Four more counts. 4, 3, 2, last one. Knees down, hips down, weight down. Hug the knees into the chest and reach over the top. Grab the wrists and stretch. Let's go ahead and add on to this side. So whichever level you picked, you can add your weight or do it empty-handed. You're going to bend the elbow, curl under, turn slightly towards your mat, bend the elbow in and press up. Curl, bend, press. Curl, bend, press. Keep that low body, that low side of your body, nice and lifted off the mat. So we're not hanging out down here, right? Lift, feel it oblique. Feel that latissimus dorsi right along your ribs. Last one right here. Drop the knees, drop the hips. Hug the knees in. Grab the wrists, stretch over the top. Good, good. All right, we're going to switch sides. We'll start off with that side plank. Remember level 1, level 2. Level 3 or 3 if you want to bring your heel toe, or level 4. Ready? You can grab that wrist. Here we go. Make sure your shoulder is stacked right underneath, or sorry, your elbow stacked right underneath your shoulder. I'm having a hard time with my body parts today. I don't know. Just trying to see if you guys are still listening. Everybody awake out there? 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the hips, drop the knees, hug the knees in. Reach over the top, grab the wrist and stretch. Back to that same second side. Your choice, 1, 2, 3, or 4. You're going to reach up with that weight, curl, tuck under, turn towards your mat, bend and press. Curl, bend and press. Curl, bend and press. Can you do 4 more? Here's 3. Take a break if you need it. Listen to that shoulder. Last one. Drop the hips. Pull the knees into the chest. Stretch over the top. Grab the wrist. Stretch. Roll the shoulders back. All right, we're going to move on. Go ahead and take one of your weights. We're going to be in hands and knees position. You can do this without your weights. You can do this with your ball, or you can do this with nothing. Okay? You pick. You're going to take the weight, the ball, or nothing, and put it into that left knee. Make sure you make that nice rectangle shape. And then you're going to move your non-weighted leg into the midline to make a triangle shape. Okay? Point the toe on that weighted leg. Lift and hover down. Lift and hover down. So you don't want to just let it plop back together. Back is nice and long. Head, neck, and upper back in neutral position. Good, good. Last 2. Last one, let's bring it all the way up to the top. Tiny pulses. Lift, lift. Point that toe, crush that weight into your hamstring. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it down. You're going to take your weight or your ball out for this next set. You still have that triangle shape with your base. You're going to lift, point, in, drive the knees together. Lift, point, in, together. You don't want to push out to the side or out to the diagonal side. You're going to push straight out to the side. So there's a 90-degree angle between your floor and your toe coming out. That leg coming out. Can you do 3 more? Here's 2. Last one. And relax it down. Go ahead and roll your hips, your glutes off to the base leg side. Then lean over to the opposite side. So press your glutes over to the right, stretch over to the left. We're still on this first side, okay? Triangle shape with that base. We're going to bring that toe right out to the side. Lift and tap. Lift and tap. Notice it's out to the side. It's not out to the diagonal, out the back, okay? Tap it down. Can you do 4 more? 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring it in. Drop your glutes off to the base leg side and stretch over. All right, let's switch sides. Grab that weight or ball or nothing to put into that hamstring. Make that rectangle shape. Drive the base leg in to make that triangle shape. Point your toe. Crush that weight into your hamstring. Lift and tap. Lift and tap. Good, good. How's it feeling? Can you do 2 more? All right, all up to the top. Tiny pulses. Can you do 8 more? Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, all the way down. Take that weight out. We're going to lift, point, in, and drop it down. Lift, point, in, drop it down. Make sure you're pointing right out to the side, 90-degree angle, not out to the back and not out to a diagonal out to the back, okay? 3 more. Here's 2. Last one. And bring it down. Stretch off the glutes to the base leg side. Walk your hands over to the working side. Next set, that same hands and knees position. Make that triangle. Lift and tap. Lift and tap. Can you do 4 more? Here's 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring it in. Drop the glutes off to that base leg side. Walk your hands over. All right, let's go ahead and do a quick cat and cow. Hands and knees, rectangle shape. Drive the navel up, round up. Push the navel down to the floor, stick the glutes out. Push the heels back, hips back to the heels and sit up. Round, flat, hips back and sit up. 2 more. Round, flat, hips to heels, last one. All right, we're gonna go back to your first side. If you need to grab a drink, please do so. Switch over. Again, with or without that ball or your weight. Okay, back to your first side. That's my left. Hands and knees position. Drive that base leg into the midline so you have a triangle shape for that base. This time, dorsiflexion. You're going to lift that knee to the side. You're going to push the heel behind you across the midline. Squeeze the glute. Drive that knee either to your elbow or to your shoulder. Press, squeeze the glute. Knee either to your elbow or your shoulder. Press. Check out your posture. Check out your form. You want to make sure the hip is opening to the side. You want to make sure knee to heel is parallel to the floor. Let me show you what I don't want. I don't want this. See how my heel is higher? And I don't want this. My heel is lower. Your heel to your knee is in a line that's parallel to the floor. Last 2. Last one. Come down to the midline. All right. Still having that knee or the ball into your knee pit. Dorsiflexion, push that heel up to the ceiling. Tap the floor. Lift and tap. Lift and tap. You got 4. Squeeze the glute. Press through that heel. 2. Last one. Let's come halfway up. And then push that heel up. Tiny pulses. Squeeze the glute. Squeeze. 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 You got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Take that weight out, and we'll switch sides. Hands and knees position. Tuck that weight into the opposite side. Triangle shape with that base. Dorsiflexion. Push the heel back. Clinch that weight into your hamstring. Lift to the side. You're going to push it behind you. Squeeze the glute. Drive the knee into the shoulder. Knee into the elbow. Maybe you can go higher than the elbow, but you can't get to the shoulder. Drive it into the tricep. Okay? Push that heel behind you. Squeeze the glute. Careful not to drop that heel down. Last 2 right here. Last one right here. And drop it down. All right, dorsiflexion. Lift, squeeze the glute, tap the knee down. Lift, squeeze the glute, tap the knee down. What about those wrists? Are those wrists getting a little tender? You can come down to your elbows. Still squeezing the glutes up nice and high. Tap the knee. Last two. Last one right here. Now come all the way to the top. Tiny pulses. Push through that heel. Press it up to the ceiling. 8 more if you can. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring it down. Knees down wide, press back. Child's pose. Pinch the shoulder blades together. Go ahead and bend the elbows. Roll the wrists. Go ahead and bring those knees together. Drop your glutes off to the left. Walk your fingers over to the right and look underneath that left arm. Feel a nice stretch in your glutes, outer thighs, wrapping around into your low back and up through your latissimus dorsi along that rib. Sweep the glutes across the heels. Drop it off to the other side. Walk the hands over to the left. Look underneath that right arm. Same thing. You're stretching glutes, outer thighs, wrapping up into your low back. All right, center. Roll the wrists. Grab some water. How we doing? Anybody? Says 3 people are watching. Yay! Maybe somebody will do it later. Thanks for coming. All right, let's go ahead and lay down. Grab your ball. We're going to roll down. Navel pulled in, vertebra by vertebra. You want to tap that ball overhead. Exhale all the way up. Sit up nice and tall. Navel pulled in, round down, vertebra by vertebra. Tap the ball overhead. Exhale. You're using the leverage, not the momentum. I'll show you the difference. Here is momentum. Okay? Your abs are doing less and less. Okay? Leverage, you're going to exhale up. Use the position of the ball. Navel pulled in. Oh, sit up tall. That's how you know you're working. Okay? Navel pulled in, round down. Exhale up. Sit up tall. 2 more. Tap the ball overhead. Exhale. Nice. Last one right here. Exhale up. Oh, that last one's hard. Sit up tall. Okay. Toes up to the ceiling. They're out to the corners of your mat. Make a T turn. Exhale. Push that pinky past the pinky toe 3 times. Exhale. Turn center. Pass the ball. Pinch the shoulder blades together. Turn. Pass. 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 Sit up tall. Pass the ball. Turn center. Pass the toe. Exhale. Exhale. Center. Pass the ball. Turn. Two more sets. You want to really pinch those shoulder blades together. Pinch, pass, pinch, and turn. Last set. Last side for this set. All right, center. Let's go ahead and do your V-sit. So you're going to put the ball right in between your knees. You're going to walk the ball out, hand over hand. Exhale down, chest to knees or chest to the floor, head lifted, pointing the nose right at the ball, and then walk the ball in. Hand over hand, walk the ball out, and walk the ball in. You can have a slight bend in the knee. Otherwise, you want to challenge yourself. Push those knees down, nice and straight, nice and long. Nice flat back, chest lifted. So we're not here, right? We're here. 2 more. Last one. All right. Good, good. Let's go ahead and come into a plank position again. High or low, you pick. Hands or knees, or hands or elbows, knees or toes. Okay? We're going to go ahead and tap alternating toes out to the side. Navel is pulled in nice and tall with the chest. You can always come down to your elbows when you need to. You got 3 more sets. Here's 2. Last set, knees down wide. Press back, pinch the shoulder blades together, bend the elbows, clasp the hands and round the wrists. Next set, nice high plank position. Toes are together. You're going to drive the knees into the chest. Alternate. Make sure you're not lifting that booty too high. Still keep it low. Drive that knee into the chest. Can you do 2 more sets? Last set. Knees down wide. Press back, bend the elbows, clasp the hands, roll the wrists. Shake it out. All right, back down. Supine. Grab your ball. Navel pulled in, roll down. My right leg is going to be up to the ceiling. Left leg, level 1, level 2, level 3. You want to grab behind your knee, lift the elbows first. That's going to start rounding the shoulders. Round the shoulders up off your floor. Get nice and comfortable. Pass the ball, push the backs of the hands down towards the floor. Pass and push, pass and push. You want to resist it with your abdominals. You got 4, 3, 2, alternating single leg extensions. Pass the ball, switch the legs. Keep that navel pulled in. You can always tuck the tongue behind the top front teeth. Engage that neck. You got 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Knees in. Hug the knees into the chest. Relax the head. Rock side to side. Next set, your opposite leg is going to be up. So my left leg is up. Right leg level 1, 2, or 3. Grab behind the knee. Lift the elbows. Round up off the shoulder blades. Pass and push. Pass and push. Here we go. Navel is pulled in. Make those legs nice and straight if you can. Lift the chin to the ceiling. Tuck that tongue. Engage the neck tendons. You can always fake it. You can always put one hand behind your head. Okay? You got 4 more if you can. 4, 3, 2. Pass and switch. Single leg extension pass. Switch, 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 switch. You can always be here. That low back doesn't like it. You want to keep that navel pulled into your spine. It's going to force that low back to stay on the floor. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees in. Give them a little hug. Head down, rock side to side. Let's go ahead and tuck that ball just below the inner thighs, just above the knees. Triangle shape with your hands. Put that underneath the tailbone or underneath the low back, wherever it's comfortable for your shoulders. Drive the knees into the chest. Lift the head up. Point the toes straight out to the front and flutter kick. You can be here, level 1, here, or here. Listen to your body. Challenge yourself. Keep breathing. You got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees in and relax it down. 1 more set. It's called twist and hover. So same positioning. Knees in. Point the toes. Round up off the shoulder blades. Push the toes out. You're going to twist and hover right around the ball. So I'm pretending my feet are hands on a clock.
My feet are going at 12 and 6 o'clock, and then they're switching to 6 and 12 o'clock. Lift up. Navel pulled in. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the inner thighs. 4 more sets. 3, 2, oh, we can do 4 more sets. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees in. Hug the knees. Rock side to side. All right, take out the ball. You're gonna hug one knee into your chest, one leg out. Hand on the inside goes onto the inside of the knee. Hand on the outside goes down to the ankle. Go ahead and round up. Push 1, 2. Switch your legs, switch your hands. 1, 2. The inside hand always goes to the knee. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. A nice stretch. 1, 2. Got 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees in and rock side to side. Let's roll like a ball. You can either hug your knees in, grab underneath your knees, roll like a ball, massage that spine. And catch yourself in that tabletop position, boat, if you'd like, at the top. Navel pulled in. Last 2. Last 1. And sit up tall. All right. It's all over but the stretching. Let's sit up nice and tall with your feet out to the side. You can always put your hand behind your glutes. Push yourself slightly more forward. Sit up nice and tall. Legs out to the sides, point your toes. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. This is where this ball comes in handy. You can roll the ball. Sit up tall, roll the ball forward. Roll it back. One more time. Let's sit up all the way. Inhale up. Pull the string out of the top of your head. Sit up taller. Elongate that spine 2 inches longer. Turn to one side. Exhale, forward fold. Think nice flat back. So you're not arched over. Nice flat back. Chest to knee or nose pointed at your big toe. And sit up tall. Inhale up. Pull the string out of the top of your head, elongate that spine, turn to the other side, exhale, forward fold. Remember, chest to knee, nose to toe, nice flat back. And sit up tall. Let's go ahead and do figure 4 seated, or you can lay down, or you can do pigeon. You pick. You're gonna cross one ankle over that knee, lift the hips, push yourself closer to your heel, sit up nice and tall, pinch the shoulder blades together. Walk your hips back and switch. Ankle over knee, lift, walk the hips down to the heel. Push it back. Let's go ahead and sit up nice and tall, crisscross applesauce. You're going to keep both of your sits bones on the floor. You want to drop into one elbow. Inhale up. Feel a nice stretch already in this side low back. Exhale over. Keep that opposite hip especially on the floor. To come out, you're not just going to come up. You're going to round toward that side and sweep to the front. Inhale up. Drop the elbow. Keep the opposite hip on the floor. Inhale. Exhale over. Remember to come out, we're going to turn to that side and sweep to the front. You want to keep that low back supported. Okay? Tilt your head to one side. We're going to push through your palm. Push out and away. Feel that stretch travel from your neck. Traps and rhomboids over your deltoids into your upper arm. Switch. Push the palm out and away. Lift the fingers towards your shoulder. One more time each side. Last time. Go ahead and bend the elbows, clasp the hands, roll the wrists, shake it out. Palm up, And then switch. Other side, palm up. And switch. Hope you had a good time working out with me today. Hope to see a lot of you, well, in a controlled environment. We do have class limits because we have 10 by 10 squares stretched out in the studios. So make sure you use the link posted to sign up for your next class. Make sure you read all the descriptions and everything. And I hope to see you back in the club soon. My class is going to be on Tuesday, Pilates Fusion with Chidata at 9:15, I think, pretty sure. Okay? All right. Hope you have a great day. Enjoy some sunshine. Take care. We'll see you soon.